Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. I'm not going to be able to show the photo, the raw photo on YouTube, but I'll put it in other parts of my social media. But it seems as though two boys in the Pine experimented on him. His name is Buddy. People don't know his government name, but they call him Buddy. And the boys in the Pine, decided to beat him up, and they took his underlid, like his eyelid, but not the top part. The bottom part is missing from his face. Like I said, you're not going to see it on YouTube, but you'll see it in my other social media areas. People in the Pine are in fear of their lives. They are in fear of their lives. And what are they doing? Guess what they're doing? They're bringing in more kids. They are bringing in more children. To have a girl, that's one thing. To have a boy it should not even be possible. Let me put it to you this way. It should not even be possible for a female to have a male child. It should not even be possible. And if you go back to the scriptures, you can see it was part of a curse. If you watch science, they would tell you everything starts out female, and at some point it decides if the clitoris is going to turn into, a penis, and whatever else happens. But it's like a defective female. A male is like a defective female, and they have bigger muscles, and they're warlike. They like to start wars, and they like to fight, and they like to do things that because they're muscular and they're bigger and they're badder. But it's oh, I don't want to say the word. I was going to use the M word. We don't want to use that word, but it is, if they ever tell you the truth, and they're probably not, but you should have teachers. Someone among you should have read the science on this, okay? It is not normal. It should not be possible for a female to have a male child. It should not be possible. Remember, the Adamites were in one part of the beginning when there was creation, and then the females were in a different part of creation. They were separate. It was a separation, and the gods knew what they were doing. The gods knew what they were doing. The gods knew that they were not supposed to be, doing the dirt and getting, dumb or raw and dirty. The gods knew. The gods knew because they were in charge of creation. But then you took things into your own hands, didn't you? Think you know what you're doing. But up until recently, I'm telling you this because it's the truth. Up until recently, they don't know how kids were made. Up until recently, although people were in bed and whatever else, they scientifically could not tell you how kids were being formed, how the process of the egg turning into a baby and sperm. They did not even know. But when they don't know, what do they need to do? When a human being does not know something, what do? They make something up. They make something up, okay? Until maybe the truth appears, but I don't think the truth on this matter is going to appear. It's not going to be like, the polar bear, because remember, that wasn't true either. Remember the polar bear? It was myth. Oh, it's just a story, a fairy tale until it showed up, until the polar bear showed up. Remember that? Oh, you don't remember that? Oh, you don't remember that the polar bear was thought to be a myth until it showed up. Someone picked it up and put it in the zoo and was showing it, and then they know it's not a myth. They're actually polar bears on the earth. That's how it happens. That's really how it happens. You have something that you think is not true, it's just a fairy tale, and then you realize, hey, it's true, and you think you know something, you really think you know something, and you don't know shit, you don't know nothing. And I'm here to tell you, I am here to tell you that it is an impossibility. It should be an impossibility for a female to deliver a male child outside of a curse, outside of maybe someone tampered with something. It's tampering, but even within that tampering, even within that curse, what you have is a defective female. That's what you're working with, okay? So you can take it from there. You can take it anywhere you want, okay? But it's the science of it is out there. Not many people would read it, but it's out there. It's written also in your holy text. That's why I love your Bible. I love the history that is detailed in your Bible, especially your Old Testament. It is great, great. Read it. It's information. It's information. It tells you everything, okay? So this guy here, he is said to be regular at the Black Rock facility, and they picked on him for some reason. Like I said, maybe they were practicing, the males, the young male pine boys were practicing, because they do that. I blogged about it yesterday. It's called Roblox, Roblox, and they probably went up to practice, and they practiced on him, and lo and behold, he has a mark that is not ever going to go away. I don't think it's going to grow back. But that's it on this. It's violent in Barbados. It's not going to be getting any better in Barbados. You're having children and you don't know what you're doing. You do not know what you're doing. You do not understand the parasites that are floating around in you, that are controlling you. You just do not understand all the parasites you have within your body, every sickness, every craving, everything that you do that you may think, oh, I love putting on sauce, I love ice cream, I love cake. Anytime you have a craving or you say you love something, it's a parasite. You're being controlled by parasites, okay? You may not know that either. But and that's why when you talk, people that really understand what's going on here, I wonder, how do they make it? The more you know, the more you have to just pull yourself away and shake your head. It's just like, you have to shake your head. Some people only go to the bathroom like twice a week and that kind of stuff. Parasites, filled up with parasites. You can't think straight when you have all those parasites in your body. If they get to your brain, oh Lord, have mercy on you, and they do get to your brain, they're controlling you. They're controlling you, okay? You have to work on yourself. You have to turn inward and work on yourself. You're not teaching your children nothing because you don't know nothing. And the thing about it is, the truth is in plain sight. The truth is in plain sight. They don't hide it from you. You just don't know what to look for. You're not even looking. You don't even care. You don't even care. You just want to have kids. You just want to shake your ass. Crop over is coming up and you just want to shake your ass. You don't care. You don't care. And things are getting worse for it. This world is not getting better. You have not made it any better. Okay, so this guy here, his buddy, they don't know his government name, and the block boys, the little boys in the pine, decided to, experiment on him. So when they go out to do what they're doing, they get better. They said, practice makes perfect, and he's missing his eyelid, the lower one. It's all cut off, and I don't know. That's it for him. That's it for me. This is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.